Hello, I'm Ken, Star Expert at Mercedes-Benz of Stevenage, and we are here with one of my favourite premium compact saloons, the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. Now, it's just been updated as of last year. There is some fantastic technology inside it, and I'm going to show you why I think it is a brilliant, brilliant place to be. So here we are with the C-Class Saloon. Now this particular one is in selenite grey metallic paint, which I think looks fantastic, especially in this light. You can really see those gorgeous lines working their way down the car, and I really see what the designers were thinking when they put it together. Now this particular one is here in the AMG line trim. So what does that give you? Well, in addition to the chrome finished single bar grille, you get the diamond pin design, which almost makes it look as if the badge itself is floating in there. It's a magic trick on the eye. So what we've got on the front corners of the C-Class Saloon, just here, so next to these horizontal strakes, air gets channeled through there, through this vent here. You can just about see daylight on this side. Then that air is sent all the way down the side of the car. Now what that does at speed is it reduces some of the drag, some of the turbulence that's thrown up by the wheels as they spin. That increases fuel efficiency, that increases the aerodynamic properties of the car, really allowing it to just slice through the air almost like a fish. Now what you've got just above the vents on this particular model comes with the optional multi-beam LED headlights. So there are loads of individual LEDs in each cluster. That gives you fantastic illumination of the road ahead, especially when driving at night. Left in their automatic setting, the field of light will automatically move. It will move around vehicles that are in front of you or coming towards you so that you never dazzle another road user. Now on all four corners, the C-Class AMG line wears these 5 twin-spoke AMG design wheels. These are genuinely some of my favourite wheel designs that we've got at the moment. So the sporty design of the AMG line C-Class continues around the back. On the sides here you can see these 2 air vents, one on each side. And again, a chrome weather strip that runs along the top of the rear diffuser with the strakes there, again helping the car's aerodynamic properties. And on both sides, chrome tipped trapezoidal exhaust exits. Now the model that we've got here today is the C220d. Now one of the biggest changes from the previous C-Class is the introduction of the brand new 2-litre diesel engine, designed from scratch, and these are some of the most powerful, torquey, but most efficient engines that Mercedes-Benz have ever made. And I think my favourite small feature that just really tops this car off, on the brake lights, the LED strips in the cluster make up the shape of a C there. How cool is that? So welcome to the refreshed interior of the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. Now with the 2018 facelift, everything that you see and a lot of what you touch, what you feel has all been updated. So let's start in the centre of the dashboard. You have the new wider, slightly lower main infotainment screen. You'll find that particularly handy as the top of the screen doesn't eat too much into the windscreen area there. Now you can access everything on the infotainment system via the 6 shortcut buttons that are just down here. So you have quick selects for navigation like we're on now, radio, media, telephone through Bluetooth as well, and then this button here takes you to the vehicle settings where you can adjust what the car is doing. So the C-Class runs a updated version of the Mercedes-Benz Command infotainment system, and what you've got down here is just one of the many ways that you can control it. So you have the circular rocker here, and just above it is a touch-sensitive trackpad there. Now on each side you have your dynamic select that will take you through the car's various driving modes. So you've got Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus and Individual, and just beneath it there this button will do the car's self-parking. Now the biggest change is quite literally staring you straight in the face. There's a brand new steering wheel for the updated C-Class, and another way of controlling the infotainment. So you'll see on each side of the multifunction flat-bottomed steering wheel these 2 trackpads. Now this one on the left allows you to control what you do on the main infotainment screen there. And you've also got controls for volume and answering or rejecting calls too. On the right hand side you have another trackpad, and that controls what you see in the digital display in the instrument cluster. So you can flick through the trip computer itself. You can also bring up, say, your next navigation directions, or flick through radio stations with great ease. The cruise control has also moved to the right hand side of the steering wheel as well. Gone is the old column that used to sit underneath the wheel, and is now replaced with buttons. And in the centre console, underneath the gloss black trim, you have 2 cup holders, and with this car you get a wireless charging mat that you can see in there. Just pop your device on there and it will start charging, and that is next to one of the USB ports to keep other devices charged. C-Class, of course, is designed to take not just you, but friends, family, up to 5 people around with you. Now there is more than enough room for a 6'4" man in the back here, and if you don't have 3 people across the bench, you can fold down part of the central seat. That doubles up as a storage unit like so, and a double cup holder too. Now, driving a C-Class really is an engaging, it's an involving experience. This chassis is fantastic. It's playful, it is so stable though, it's got a really wide track on it, so you never feel like you're going to lose grip or lose traction. The steering as well, there's a really good weight to it. You know exactly what the car is doing at any speed. Find yourself the right stretch of road in the C-Class and you will just love it. So the C220d is one of 3 diesel engine options that you can get for this car. For petrol engines, you can go from the C180, 200, 300, and then you get to the AMG C-Classes. So for a little bit more driving performance, you can go for the AMG C43 with its sonorous twin-turbo V6 engine. But if you want a little bit more, want to go for the hand-built masterpiece of the V8 that you get in the C63 and the C63S. That's another cool fuel-saving feature that you can do with the new C-Class. So when you put it in its eco driving mode, you're driving along, lift off the gas, the gearbox will sort of disconnect, it will put itself into neutral almost, and coast. So at the moment we're in what's called sailing mode, and we are using absolutely no fuel. Now, it's a clever system as well, so you're in sailing mode going down a hill, the car will recognise that, and it won't let you just pick up bounds and bounds and bounds and bounds of speed. It will re-engage the transmission to help slow the car down. So, I've been Ken, this has been the C220d AMG line Saloon. Now, if you want to see some of the special offers that we've got on this car and other C-Classes, then check out the Mercedes-Benz Hertfordshire website, that is just down here. And there you can also check out some of the offers that we've got on the other fantastic cars in our model lineup. Thank you very much for watching.